The automotive world just witnessed something beyond imagination. Mercedes-Benz, the symbol of luxury and refinement, has crossed the line between elegance and insanity. And this time, they didn't just build a car, they built a monster. Introducing the 2026 Mercedes E-Class Hellcat, a groundbreaking fusion of German engineering precision and American muscle ferocity. This car doesn't whisper sophistication anymore, it screams dominance. It's not just a new E-Class, it's the dawn of a new era for performance sedans. From the very first glance, the 2026 Mercedes E-Class Hellcat leaves you speechless. Its design language has evolved into something futuristic, aggressive, and dangerously beautiful. The front fascia looks like a predator ready to strike, with a massive Panamericana grille outlined in obsidian black, illuminated by subtle red accents that glow like embers in the dark. The AMG-inspired air intakes are gigantic, feeding air into the beast's twin-turbo lungs, while the redesigned LED headlamps pierce the night like laser beams. The hood features sculpted vents shaped like lightning bolts, a nod to the hybrid electric power coursing through its veins. The proportions are bold and muscular, with widened wheel arches and an aerodynamic silhouette that makes the E-Class Hellcat look like it's in motion even when parked. The stance is lower, meaner, and planted with purpose. Every line on the body serves a purpose, channeling air, increasing downforce, or simply intimidating anyone who dares to pull up next to it. The rear end completes the look with a carbon fiber diffuser, quad exhaust tips forged in titanium, and a small yet active spoiler that rises automatically at high speeds. The glowing Hellcat emblem under the taillights sends a message to every supercar and sports sedan out there: the king has arrived. But where did the Hellcat name come from? That's where the story gets wild. Mercedes-AMG and Dodge's SRT engineers joined forces in a collaboration no one saw coming. The Germans brought the technology, the precision, and the refinement. The Americans brought raw power, brutal torque, and that unapologetic muscle car soul. Together, they built something unheard of, a luxury sedan with over 1,000 horsepower and the roar of thunder. Under the sculpted hood lies a hybrid powertrain that defies reason. A hand-built 6.2-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with a 400-volt electric motor delivers a combined output of 1,025 horsepower and 1,100 pound-feet of torque. This isn't just a performance car, it's a land rocket. Power is sent through a newly developed 9-speed dual-clutch transmission with near-instantaneous shifts. The numbers are insane. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.8 seconds, and a top speed electronically limited to 245 miles per hour. Yes, this is a Mercedes E-Class that can hunt hypercars for breakfast. The 2026 E-Class Hellcat also introduces Mercedes' next-generation hybrid performance system, known as E-Hell Boost. The electric motor doesn't just assist the engine, it enhances it. Instant torque fills every gap between gear shifts, providing continuous, neck-snapping acceleration. You feel no hesitation, no lag, just a constant surge of unrelenting power. And when you push the Hell mode button on the steering wheel, the electric and combustion systems synchronize for maximum output, unleashing the car's full demonic potential. Driving the E-Class Hellcat isn't just about speed, it's about control. The 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system has been re-engineered to handle the monstrous torque. It predicts traction needs using AI, analyzing grip, road surface, temperature, and driver input 1,000 times per second. It can even shift 100% of power to the rear wheels for wild, tire shredding. Drifts when you want to let loose. To stop all this power, Mercedes fitted the car with carbon ceramic brakes the size of dinner plates, capable of bringing this 4,500-pound beast to a halt from 200 miles per hour in under 7 seconds. The suspension system is a marvel of technology, a fully active setup that scans the road ahead using lidar sensors and adjusts damping, spring rates, and ride height on the fly. Whether you're gliding on city streets or carving corners on a racetrack, the E-Class Hellcat feels perfectly composed, balanced, and alive. Inside, luxury meets lunacy in a way only Mercedes could achieve. The cabin feels like the cockpit of a private jet fused with a fighter plane. The seats are upholstered in hand-stitched Nappa leather and Alcantara, with glowing red, Hellcat embroidery on the headrests. The dashboard is dominated by a massive 3D OLED display that stretches seamlessly across the interior, merging the digital instrument cluster, infotainment, and performance telemetry into one stunning visual experience. The steering wheel is a work of art, carbon fiber wrapped in Alcantara, with dedicated M and L toggles. Press the L button, and the entire interior transforms. Ambient lighting shifts to fiery red, the display changes to a high-performance layout showing boost pressure, G-forces, and track telemetry, and the exhaust opens up to unleash a sound that could wake the dead. The digital cluster even displays a pulsing animation of flames, syncing with the engine revs as if the car's very soul is burning with rage. Mercedes has also introduced their new AI assistant, AMG Geist, designed exclusively for the Hellcat lineup. It learns your driving style, reacts to your mood, and adjusts the car's performance accordingly. If it senses aggressive inputs, it sharpens throttle response, tightens suspension, and amplifies exhaust sound. If you're in comfort mode, it calms everything down, turning the Hellcat into a smooth, silent cruiser. You can even speak commands like, "Unleash the beast," and the car will activate its most extreme mode instantly. The technology doesn't stop there. The E-Class Hellcat includes an augmented reality HUD that overlays navigation, performance data, and even racing lines directly onto the windshield. The sound system, developed in partnership with Burmester, features 1,500 watts of 4D surround audio, but honestly, who needs music when the exhaust is already a symphony of fury? The cabin insulation has been tuned not to mute the engine completely but to deliver a perfectly balanced growl inside, giving you the thrill of performance without the fatigue of noise. But despite all its aggression, this car doesn't forget what it means to be a Mercedes. Comfort features remain world-class: massaging seats, multi-zone climate control, advanced air purification, and a digital scent system that changes fragrance based on driving mode. The panoramic sunroof is electrochromic, tinting automatically during hard acceleration to reduce glare. Every inch of the interior exudes craftsmanship and innovation. On the road, the 2026 E-Class Hellcat feels like something from another planet. In comfort mode, it's smooth and civilized, gliding effortlessly through city streets with the grace of a luxury limousine. But once you press that Hell mode button, the transformation is instant. The car squats, the exhaust opens, the electric motors engage, and the V8 bellows with a sound so ferocious it sends chills down your spine. The acceleration pins you to your seat, the scenery blurs, and for a brief moment, you forget you're in a luxury sedan. You feel like you're piloting a missile. The handling is equally mind-blowing. The steering is razor-sharp, the chassis feels balanced, and the active aero keeps the car glued to the ground. It feels alive, responsive, and terrifyingly fast. Even in the corners, where most heavy sedans struggle, the E-Class Hellcat remains composed, dancing between grip and controlled chaos. It's the perfect balance of power and precision, of savagery and sophistication. Mercedes engineers even added a special launch mode called Inferno Start. Engage it, and the car preloads the turbos, locks the torque converter, and releases a burst of hybrid power that catapults the car forward with shocking violence. The sound, the speed, the adrenaline, it's pure automotive theater. Now, for those wondering about practicality, the E-Class Hellcat still offers 4 doors, a spacious trunk, and everyday usability. It's the ultimate sleeper. You can drop your kids off at school in the morning and destroy supercars on the highway by afternoon. The hybrid system also allows short-range electric driving for up to 40 miles, meaning you can cruise silently when needed. But who really wants silence when you own a Hellcat? Safety is, of course, at the forefront. Mercedes equipped the E-Class Hellcat with their most advanced suite of driver assistance systems. From adaptive cruise control to collision avoidance, from 360-degree cameras to biometric driver monitoring, this car is as smart as it is fast. It can even predict road conditions using satellite data and adjust performance parameters preemptively. It's like having a co-pilot that never blinks. Production of the 2026 E-Class Hellcat will be extremely limited. Only 999 units will be built globally. Each car will be numbered, with a special Hellcat 1 plaque inside and personalized delivery options. Buyers will be invited to an exclusive AMG SRT driving experience, where they can unleash their car on a private racetrack under expert guidance. The price: expect it to start around $270,000, but with customization, most will surpass the $300,000 mark easily. The 2026 Mercedes E-Class Hellcat isn't just another car, it's a statement. It's proof that luxury and lunacy can coexist. That refinement doesn't mean weakness, and performance doesn't have to sacrifice elegance. It's the car that defies categories: too fast to be a luxury sedan, too refined to be a muscle car, and too advanced to be anything but a masterpiece. In a world shifting toward silence and electrification, the E-Class Hellcat reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place: the roar, the rush, the uncontrollable smile that comes when a machine and human become one. This is the car that dares to go against the trend, a symphony of combustion and electricity, of tradition and rebellion. So, as the sun sets on the age of pure combustion engines, the 2026 Mercedes E-Class Hellcat roars into the future as a legend reborn, part German genius, part American madness, and entirely unforgettable. It's not just the fastest E-Class ever built, it's the most powerful statement Mercedes has ever made. This isn't just a car. It's a revolution wrapped in leather and carbon fiber. The ultimate fusion of power, prestige, and passion. The 2026 Mercedes E-Class Hellcat. Luxury just got louder, faster, and far more dangerous.